Here we go. We are gonna launch the boat. So I just got this thing aired up this morning. All right, I'd be lying to you to say if I wasn't nervous at all. Camp's right up in there. This has been home for the last 3 days. Usually I camp over there in that camping spot over here, but I've camped in this spot quite a bit as well. So guys, I just want to address this real quick. I was over at the Yuba River and I decided to come back over here to my secret spot. Hey, look at that one. I should just tell you guys where I'm at. The spot isn't so secret anymore as far as being good gold on it. I've taken off about 5 ounces of gold off this mining claim right here. And well, quite frankly, I think I've got it all, guys. I do actually think there's some real good deposits out here in the river to be dredged up. Right where that water is moving across the river by that big rock, about 3 ounces came out of there. Hopefully you come out where I want to come out at. Don't want to get caught in the current out here. We're doing all right though. I wonder about all this gravel right here. There could be gold in it. Not too bad. We made it. Go ahead and dock my boat. I just dumped gold over, but not enough to make me lose any sleep over. Anyhow, on with that. More bedrock. So this was a really good spot for me at one time, this whole area back here. So I'm back here just cleaning house right now. See if we get some color in here. Ooh, yeah, look at that one. Not a bad piece of gold. So yeah, that was really good ground back here at one time. I'm gonna take a few more pans and then jump back over here and take a few more pans back in the weeds. If I can come up with that stuff, well, maybe I can get a sluice box set up out here and start moving a little bit more material. On the other hand, it's been picked pretty hard back here. All right, guys, just for a little clarity, the next clip that you're about to see is from a brand new campsite. I had left a campsite that I was panning gold at and went to a new area. Holy cow, we're doing it. So I've been at this spot for the last 3 days. Well, this has been camp for the last few plus several days. Got a nice yard. Yeah, this is a pretty chill area. This is the campsite that I usually come to. There's one back over there I really like too. Here's one of my other favorite spots. It's a pretty nice little area back here. I've only spent a couple nights in there. This is the one I usually grab though. It's always usually open. Got the fire pit, another area for a tent, and then it's got another backyard area, which is kind of cool. You put another tent back here. Good camping spot for a family. This is the West Branch Campground, Klamath National Forest. Game usually run through here. Deer. They're friendly around here though. Deer usually come up right in camp and you get right up that close to them if you want. It's crazy. Not always, but there have been a few plus cases where that has been the case. In a way, this camp spot is kind of like a retreat center for me because I usually just come here to catch my bearings. Trying to figure out my plans, guys, for the rest of the season as far as do I go dredging or do I just stay here in California and work with a sluice box and a pan? Probably not my best idea ever, but eventually it's got to stop smoking at some point, right? So I haven't talked about it much yet, but I did pick a dredge up. I keep forgetting to talk about that. Well, as you can see, there's the pontoons for it. It's a 4-inch King Mini, and man, it does take up most of the space in my van, just about as much as my 5-inch dredge did. Though with my 5-inch dredge, I wasn't able to get all my other gear in there. It was pretty much just the dredge and those sluice boxes and all that stuff. But I've come to the conclusion Mount Scott. So I pull off the side of the road here. That's what the sign says. Well, that's beautiful. So GPS has me arriving in Idaho like pretty much 10:44 tonight. Probably pretty close. I think we'll go ahead and make it into Idaho tonight. But pulling over, taking a little break right now. Had to stop and fill up a bottle, if you know what I mean. You don't want to see that. Hey, what's going on, guys? Let me show you around the new camp real quick. We got the river down there. This is where I camped last night. I've camped at this spot multiple plus times over the years. Real good spot. I have found out that I like to park right in the driveway right here because this is the most level. We've got a spot right over here. Then there's a spot or two down here. I call it a one camping spot. I mean, if you were by yourself or with some friends, you could have a couple tents down there. But all right, guys, that's it. I'm leaving. I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to smash the subscribe button on the way out to stay in tune for the next video, and I'll talk to you there.